Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you a demonstration of my Autodesk DJ application project. So we have the Juice application here, and as you can see, we have all the headers and CPP files. Now I am saving this application, and as you can see, the Microsoft Visual Studio 2022 pops up, and we have all our headers and CPP files. We can then build the solution. And as you can see, the build has succeeded and it took less than a second. But in some cases, when you first download the zip folder and if you first run and try to build the solution, it may take a long time, around 30 to 40 seconds. So be mindful of that. So we go to the command line next, and then we go to the PowerShell or command prompt. You can use any of those. Next, we are going to navigate the path of our Autodesk executable exe file. As you can see, we finally found the Autodesk executable file, and when we press enter, we see our application pop up. Now, let me talk about the application. As you can see, the layout of the application is completely different from the one shown in class. We can see we have customized the play, stop, load buttons for each of the decks. We have customized how the sliders look. They are curved. This makes it more realistic of a DJ experience. And we have also have a layout for playlist. We also have a layout for our extension, which I'll be talking about soon. So we can either have two options. We can load it directly into the deck using this load button, or we can load it into the playlist and then later we can load them into the deck. So let's try loading them directly into the deck. So I press load, I select one song, I press load again, I select another song. Now I can play. Now I can adjust the volume, loud, I can adjust the speed. As you can see, when I press stop, the music stopped. Same thing you can do with this. Volume low, speed, now this is a position slider. This allows us to go to any part of the song that we like. So let's say, so currently you can see a rectangular box around here. That denotes that the song is currently at this part. Same thing with here. The song is currently at this part. Let's say I want to play the part at the end. I can then position this. I can position this all the way to the end, and I can play this part. Similarly here also, I want to play at the end. I scroll all the way to the end and I can play this part. Now let me talk about the event listener. Here, my event listener included the ability of a user to loop the music, meaning that once the music has finished, it will loop back again on its own and start again. So let's go to the end. So let's say this music is about to finish, as you can see here, and I'm going to play the loop music. As you can see, it's automatically loaded. Similarly, if there's no check button, and if I position it to the very end, and if I play, as you can see, it stops there. It stops. It doesn't move. So I earlier mentioned that I can load also into playlist and then later play them there. Well, I'm going to do that. I can load the same two songs. So this is the first song. Let's say I want to play the first song in the second deck. I can have an option for that. Add music to deck 2. I add it. And automatically you can see the first song is added to the second deck. Let's say I want to add the second song to the first deck. There's an option for that, add music to deck one. I add and it's immediately given. Let's say I don't like any of these songs in my playlist and I want to delete them. I can delete them. Now let's talk about the extension. Now I've talked about it in great detail in my report, but I'm going to show you a demonstration. So this is a simple drum pad component extension, and you can have up to 16 sounds loaded in this. So the way to do this is we need to press the checkbox, pick the checkbox, so that we can uh, select the songs that we want to input it into the drum pad. So we have a drum pad sound one, we have a drum pad sound two, we have a drum pad sound three, and we have a drum pad sound four. You can add as many as you like, but for this demonstration, I want to keep it short, so I'm going to add only four. This is a slider to customize the volume of each of the sounds in the drum pad. You can customize it anywhere you want. So, and now once you're done with this, remember this is very important. Once you have loaded into each of the drum pad, the sounds in each of the pads in the drum, immediately uncheck it. And as you can see, automatically it's loaded. So I can use these sounds to then dub with my soundtracks, and that can create an awesome DJ experience for the users. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna see I'm pressing one. As you can see, I can customize this as much I want. If I want, I can hear it clearly. So you can use this sound to dub with your music, or you can mix them both and then dub it again. So I'm not a DJ expert, but you can create as many rhythmic DJ songs and tracks as you want using this extension and using the play and stop buttons of both the decks. So that's just the summary of my Autodex project. Thank you.